Today we're out here in beautiful Malibu. It's a beautiful day to be a videographer. And as a videographer, I do shoot a lot of wedding stuff, from proposals to engagement parties to wedding, the whole thing. However, today is really special because I get to film my buddy's proposal. He's a fellow videographer and we shoot weddings together all the time. Either I second for him or he seconds for me. And that's Ben right there. The setup today was honestly really simple. I just had to make sure to fight the sun and frame the moment properly. With the added yet kind of weird element I'm still kind of getting used to. I haven't shot too many wedding proposal, but there's an element of surprise, I guess. You have to stay incognito. Probably the only time as a videographer that you actually have to consider hiding. I really do think the surprise is sacred. So I'm a big believer in making sure the effect is there, and the last thing I want to do is ruin the surprise prematurely. I did choose not to bring a matte box with my ND filter, which I actually do regret because I was afraid it would be just too much attention. It would just look like I'm just filming a movie, the tripod right smack in the middle of the beach, and I just didn't want to be too obvious. At least I can get away with just being like a photographer or something. But then again, I still do kind of regret it, and I'll tell you why later. I did figure as long as the lens is clean, nice and crisp properly, as clean as I can get it, no debris, I can just f-stop that bad boy all the way to f16 or whatever. And as you can see here, I was very thorough. I brought the whole cleaning kit and everything. As someone that grew up in LA, I actually never been to Point Dune before, so it was actually kind of a nice experience just finally taking that hike and kind of doing the trail that everybody does. Oh wow. It was a very nice, pleasant experience. I even got stopped by an older gentleman just because he was seeing my camera.
You been up there?
You know, I never have.
Oh, you're just going.
Kind of, yeah.
Those guys just saw 4 whales.
4 whales. Holy smokes. He wanted to share his findings with me, which were shots of whales, I guess. I think he said it was supposed to be mating season. After introducing myself and looking at his phone, it actually was really awesome to see.
Whales, and he flew his drone over them.
Wow. Oh, that's with the drone, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so exciting.
Blowing air and stuff.
There was no mating whales today, but nonetheless, like, pretty awesome. For the actual shooting, I've chosen a 70-200 Canon. This was Ben's grandpa's lens, actually. Not only did I need it because I did need a long lens, but it actually added more of a special, sentimental meaning behind it. So it was actually kind of a nice thing. Just that personal touch that made the whole shoot a little bit more special. The concept was Ben's idea. He requested basic coverage with a clean profile shot on both of them. So with that super long lens and setup, I was actually able to capture some great moments, as you can see. I did have to color grade the sky a little bit because, I mean, overcast is great to light people, but it was just so gray. We needed to pull some blue back into the skies. Here's a little bit of the snippet before and after of the results. Of course, I took some photography for him as well. Overall, the shoot did not have my usual camera expression. Ben is a cinematographer, shooter as well, and he's just really good at shooting clean, intentional compositions. So I really did want to reflect a little bit of his style into that and honor that a little bit, especially when I'm shooting with his grandpa's lens. It was really cool to use, regardless of it fighting me, and it was a little bit wonky with the adapter, but I actually do blame that on me purchasing just kind of an off-brand adapter. It wasn't an official adapter, so weird things happens, like the f-stop doesn't come through, or in this case it was like the camera would shut off on sometimes, so I would have to like kind of move away around that. So I would have to almost hit the record button again. It did some weird things. I should probably invest in a real adapter. And to follow through with that whole matte box situation, Ben's now fiance actually didn't notice me at all. Even though I was blatantly I kind of was a sore thumb sticking out, but they were just kind of lost in their own experience. So I really could have got away with just bringing a matte box and no one would have questioned me. She's never seen me before, so I probably could have just got away with it. But I was just trying to be too careful. So, I mean, like, what are you gonna do? Overall, I was really honored to do this for my buddy.
I appreciate you so much.
I'm not the only shooter he knows. I felt actually honored when he called me to be the one to shoot it and to be part of this amazing moment. So that's my experience shooting a wedding proposal. This is my second wedding proposal, which was dramatically different and much more simplified than a much more elaborate wedding proposal, which I will share with you some other time. But for this one, I was just a little bit more eager to get this out. So that was my shoot. Thanks for watching.